Welcome to the Cape Coral Real Estate Market Report. Our market's hot. This is the first quarter statistics for 2011 by Susan Milner of Florida Future Realty. This data was derived from our local MLS and interpreted by myself, Susan Milner of Florida Future Realty. It does not include condos, vacant land, commercial, or multifamily properties. It strictly contains information regarding single-family home sales and listings in Cape Coral, Florida. Total sales. 1,364 total. Of those, 280 were short sales and 533 were bank-owned properties. That consisted of about 60% of the total market being distressed sales, and again, about 40% of the total market was normal. By sales price, over $500,000, there were 21 total houses sold. Of those, only 2 were short sales, or about 10%, and 3 were foreclosures, or about 14%. That's about 24% of the segment being distressed sales, and about 76% of the total were obviously normal sales. The range of $200,000 to $499,000. 219 total sold, 32 short sales, about 15%, and 38 were foreclosures, about 17%. About 32% of the total of this segment were, again, distressed sales, and approximately 68% of the total in this segment were normal. The largest market during this time period was the under $200,000 market. There were 1,124 total sold. Of those, about 242 were short sales, about 22% of the market. 492 were foreclosures, a whopping 44% of the market. About 66% total in this segment were distressed sales. That leaves about 34% left in this segment being normal sales. What about the actives, you ask? The total listed properties at this time were 3,392. Of those, 1,935 are active. There were 1,457 of them under contract. That means that they're unavailable. That's about 25% of the market. 329 of those are short sales, and 155 are foreclosures of the actives. About 25% of the active listings are distressed sales, but that means about 75% are normal sales. We'll break this down by different segments. Over $500,000, 251 total active, minus the 27 under contract, leave us with 224 available. About 14 are short sales, that's about 6%, and none are foreclosures. About 6% of the total in this segment are distressed sales. That means that 94% of the total in this segment are normal sales. In the $200,000 to $500,000 range, we have 900 total listed, minus the 195 under contract, leaves us with 705 available properties. 68 of these are short sales, about 10%, and 17 are foreclosures, about 2%. So only about 12% of the total in this segment are distressed sales. About 88% of the total in this segment are normal sales. Now we get into the under $200,000 market, and there are 2,240 total active, but there's 1,234 under contract, which leaves 1,006 available. 247 of those are short sales, or about 25%, and 138 are foreclosures, only about 14%. That's about 38% of the total in this segment being distressed sales. That leaves us about 62% of the total in this segment being normal sales. In conclusion, my findings support a market that is stabilizing. Values may be going up. If 82% of all the sales in the first quarter were under $200,000, and now the under $200,000 market only encompasses 52% of the total market. Only 18% of all the sales were over $200,000 in the first quarter, and now 48% of the listings are listed over $200,000. The listings over $500,000 only made up 2% of all sales in the first quarter, but they make up 12% of all active listings right now. My advice to you, sellers, it may be the opportune time to put your house on the market. And buyers, Your time may be running out to find the very best deals. Here's our disclosure about the information contained here, and some sales may yet to be recorded that closed, and just want to let you know what active contingent short sale, and pending means. Go ahead and read. If you have any questions, you can reach me at the information below. Thanks, and I hope you enjoyed my report.